Well, welcome back everyone. It is Leanne Binder from Stamp Chatter, and today is another countdown to Christmas video. So today I'm making a card for you using the Snowy Wonder and the Snowy Scenes 12 by 12 designer paper. So Snowy Wonder comes with dies. You can get it separate or you can get the bundle if you want, and it's quite cute because it's got snow globe in there. The paper as well, you go to my store and the link is below in this video, and just do a search for Snowy Scenes DSP and you will find all the fun and creative combinations that you can get with this DSP. So we're going to use all the colors that's in here, which are Pool Party, Petal Pink, Poppy Parade, and some white. And I already have one piece of Pool Party cut, and I'm going to make it hot dog style, which I don't do very often, but today we're going to do that. And I'll pull this paper aside for a sec. So if you want to do it this way, it's 4 1/4 by 11. And I'll bring my cutter in and I'm going to cut oh, and I missed my garden green. I lied to you. I said these were all the colors, but we're going to add another color, and that's garden green. So let me pull that out. I forgot to pull that out before I started this video. So there we go. Those are the colors that we're going to use today. So that's most of the colors that are in the DSP pack. All right, so the garden green, let's start with the designer paper actually. I'm going to cut that down to 3 1/2, which that one is, by 4 3/4. And then I'm going to border that with some garden green. So 3 1/2 was the DSP, so I'm going to add an 1/8, make it 3 5/8. And then it was 4 3/4, so we will make it 4 7/8. That's just going to give it a scant of a border, not much of a border, just a small. And I'm not going to glue this on yet because I might use some ribbon. I'm not quite sure yet. All right, so let's take some Whisper White, and I'm going to cut that down to 3 1/2, and I'm going to leave it at 11 inches for now. I want that to line up with the designer paper. Okay, so I want to put 2 Snowy Mounds in the background with a Season's Greetings, kind of dirty. All right, with my Poppy Parade. So what I'm going to do is actually stamp Poppy Parade first, and I just inked this up, so I hope it's nice and juicy, but not too juicy. Perfect. I took my pencil, and there is no die for this, and you don't really need a die for this. And I just simply kind of did a little, I don't know, light little swoop, and then cut that out. You don't even need a pencil mark if you don't want to. Just making a snow mound, I guess. Just like that. So that'll sit in the corner like that. So let's erase our markings. Okay, and then I want another one to go behind it because I'm gonna pop that one up. And I got a little red. Must have been on my fingers. That happens. You can always grab a mono sand eraser, and if it's light enough, it'll come off. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this over because I want, let's see, I want this is going to go over top, and then do I want this? In my mind, what do I want? Kind of like that. Maybe a little steeper. Do that when we cut it out. Yeah. Just like that. So maybe I'll go up a little higher. It's just a guideline. Kind of like that. And if I don't like it, we'll just make another one. Okay, let's see. I think that's good. Now I am going to stamp a few images here using the my snowy wonder. Now, where is my black? You know, it's right in front of my nose. There it is. Okay, let's stamp the snowman. Like that. And we'll come in with some Poppy Parade. And we're going to give him a little hat. So let's stamp a hat. What else are we going to do? We're going to do a house. We're going to do that in Petal Pink. So these are all the colors that are in the Designer Series paper. And we're going to do a couple of trees, and we'll do that using Garden Green. That is right here with that little tree. So I'm going to do 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to clean these off quickly. All right. So the dies for these are all part of the Snowy Wonder dies as well. And they are right here. So before I do that, I'm actually going to color the snowman just a little bit. Give him a little bit of color. So I'm using a paper, I wanted to say paper pumpkin. Not paper pumpkin, pumpkin pie. Paper pumpkin is our subscription box. You want pumpkin pie as a marker for his nose. And I'm going to bring in some Petal Pink, the light. I want the light. I'm going to give him the tiniest of cheeks. Just a little circle on both sides. And then I'm going to use Pool Party, the light Pool Party. I'm just going to give a bit of a shadow along the side of his body. And bring in some copper clay. This is the light. And just make his arms look a little more like sticks. Okay. I'm going to apply all the dies to this and cut this out, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my pieces cut out. Now we can start assembling. So I'm going to put this on first, and I think I'm going to pop it up some dimensionals. Put a few on there. Like that. I think I'll have to cut one in half just to get that down there. That's good. All right. I'm going to pop that up. Make sure I get that on there evenly. Good. Perfect. Okay, I will glue this on. That is onto the Garden Green layer. And make sure that's relatively even. Okay, but I'm not going to glue it quite down to the cardstock card front yet. Okay, so I have this. Now I have all these pieces. I'm just going to glue on that side. I'm going to turn it over. Okay, must have glue on my fingers. Yep. All right. Bring that in, bring that in. Okay, so let's put our house kind of up here. Our snowman's gonna go here with his little hat. So let's do that. Cute little snowman. You could also take some Winkostella, which I think I'll do in a minute. Just sort of add some glitter. You know what? Let's glue that down first. That would help. Okay. Let's just play with this over here. Not worry about the card base for now. Just do our layering. Okay, so we have that. And then our snowman, we're gonna put him right here, kind of at the top of the hill. Bring his little hat in. We'll glue. Come on. There we go. Put that hat on him, and then we'll bring in our house. It's disappeared. It's over here. And I might pop up a tree, maybe. I think that's what I'll do. I don't want to put too much glue on that because I might actually stick a tree in behind, so I'm kind of going to leave the edges without much glue. Put that there. Oh, I like that the mountains are in the background behind the house. Perfect. Unplanned, but looks good. Okay, a little glue on here. Take that. Put that down there. So I might put this in behind. I think I will. Put them in behind the house. And then, oops, whoop. Okay. It's kind of my little trick sometimes. If I know I'm going to do that, I don't put glue on the edges, so I have a little bit of wiggle room. And this tree, I think I'm going to pop them up. Just put them like that. Cute. Okay, so here is that's my card. Now I have the twine, the red and white twine. And I'm thinking maybe I could wrap this a few times around the top. Let's see what it looks like. Get myself untangled. 1, 2, a little more than that. Let's just see. I might do it. I might not. Make a bow. Do I want the ribbon, or do I want without the ribbon? I don't know. I can't really decide. You know what? I think I'm going to leave the ribbon off, and maybe there are some other embellishments, or maybe not. I don't know. Let me try one more time. One more time. Let's see. 1, 2. Let's wrap that around. Maybe I'll just put a knot instead of a bow, which is kind of fussy when it's twine. I can slide it around. That's my scissors. Push that up. I don't know. What do you think? I'm kind of the jury's out on this one. I just don't think it really adds much to the card. So you know what? I'm gonna take it off. Don't want it. That's my decision, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, so there you go, another simple Christmas card, which is fun to do. Put that off. Perfect. That was a fun one to do. I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you next week for another countdown to Christmas card making. Thanks. See you later.